Hey, welcome back to the channel. We've got a lot of great news to talk about today. First of all, we got leaks from the new NIO ES8, so fantastic good updates to talk about here. We also got the delivery numbers for last week, so we see how many cars they actually delivered. And third of all, we see that there's again progress between the US and China on the audits, which is definitely a good catalyst for all Chinese stocks, including NIO. And as a fourth point, I personally just bought 2 new stocks for my portfolio yesterday, so stick with me until the end and I will tell you what exactly I bought. So with no further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, let's start at the beginning and at our biggest news for today. We just got leaks from the new NIO ES8 NT2. So the car was actually leaked because in China, before mass production on a car starts, it needs to be approved by the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, the MIIT. And of course, NIO submitted that approval process, and due to that, the whole car was kind of leaked. And we see that in the new setup on the car, we have the cameras all over the car, and we also have, interesting enough, the new LiDAR system. And that's really a fantastic upgrade on the ES8, because with that, their autonomous driving and safety will be improved drastically. And that is fantastic because the NT2 platform is the same that the ET7, the ES7, EL7 and ET5 uses. And it's just improving the NIO autonomous driving with its Aquila super sensing processing in the car. The new ES8 will also come with an improved dual motor system that provides 480 kilowatts or 640 horsepower. That will be a 4-wheel drive, so with 2 motors, one for the front wheels and one for the back wheels. The front wheel one will be a little bit weaker at 180 kilowatts and the back wheels will be a bit stronger at 300 kilowatts. That compares to the old ES8 that had roughly around 440 kilowatts. So definitely we get an improvement in power, in safety, in autonomous driving capabilities. And just a quick plug, if you enjoyed the video so far, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let me know in the comments what you think about NIO and what companies you're interested in. So the new ES8 will definitely again be a front runner in the EV technology, especially because all the batteries that they put in the new ES8 are again capable of the battery swapping system, and they will also be able to be replaced and upgraded by the new semi-solid state battery technology from NIO. So definitely a very good car, very good choice to buy if you want to buy an EV at the moment. And as NIO is improving the technology of their cars, they're becoming more dominant, and we see that they are continuing to sell more and more cars. So last week we actually sold almost 3,000 cars. That is up 28% year over year, massive growth, but a little bit down week over week by 5%. But if we look on the chart, we see that we have this long-term growth trend in NIO, even though we had a little bit of a downturn here the last 2 weeks. But it seems that NIO is not overly concerned with that little drop in the last 2 weeks, because they actually upped their forecast to 26,000 deliveries in December. And that's really a big jump, because general consensus was that NIO would deliver somewhere between 18 and 23,000 cars. So they just said that they'll deliver roughly 3,000-4,000 cars more than generally is expected, right? And I don't know exactly how they're planning to do that, because in the last 2 weeks they've only delivered roughly around 6,000 cars. So in the next 2 weeks they'd have to deliver each week roughly around 10,000 cars. So I'm not quite sure what's the plan. If you have information on that, please let us know in the comment section. It would be really good to get that information, because maybe I'm missing out something here, but this seems very lofty. Alright, jumping over into the third point for today are the audits. Now we see that we continuously get good news from the audits, and we see that just audits now happened on Alibaba again. I also reported on that already last week in my Alibaba video. Check it out if you're interested in it. But we see that continuously we start to get more and more good news on those audits. And we just got news from the PCAOB, and they've actually mentioned that they had received good access to Chinese companies' books. And that is really good news, because slowly it looks like that risk of delisting is fading away as more and more companies are being reviewed by the PCAOB. And I think for us investors who are interested in Chinese companies, this is a major catalyst, and this will change a lot of perception and value in the market, and it will decrease the risk of your holdings. For me personally, I'm extremely happy about that, because I'm owning 4 or 5 different Chinese companies in my portfolios, and I've lived with that risk for the last 2-3 years. So I really hope that slowly that risk will go away and valuations of those companies will start to increase again. But it's not 100% everything written in stone now, so we still have to wait until the end of 2022 until the SEC actually publishes the report on what exactly happened. But the Chinese authorities are talking very good about it. The US authorities are talking very good about it. Companies are talking very good about it. So I don't think that there's going to be, a bad awakening suddenly in the end of the year. And my fourth and last point for today, I'm going to keep it super short. I just bought 2 new stocks for my portfolio. I tried to be as transparent as possible on this channel here. So if you do enjoy that, and if you want to know more about that, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and comment on the bottom what you want to see. Anyways, I just bought 2 stocks. Number 1 is Amazon. I bought 2 shares of Amazon yesterday because the whole stock market has just been crashing, and I do believe that Amazon is a really good buy, good valuation here at the moment. The second stock that I bought was Google. Now Google again here is trading below a 20 PE. That is historically extremely low. The revenue has been coming in a little bit shorter than in the last quarters, but I do think this is a certain cyclicality in advertisement, and also with seasonality together. So I believe that Google is also an exceptional stock to buy at the moment. But if you want to know more about why specifically I bought those 2 companies, if you want to have an in-depth review on it, then let me know on the comments. Smash that like button and I'll look into it for you guys. I'll make a video for you, but you gotta let me know if you're interested in that. With that said, thank you very much for tuning in. That's it already for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.